Hey everybody, this is Kevin. We're back with segment number 2 of episode number 40 of Kevin's Korner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. And if you've seen my podcast before, or you know me, or hang out with me, or work with me, you know who this is, because she's with me a lot. This is Nas from Revolve Mortgage, and she's also the one that painted my logo. So thank you very much. Say hi to everybody.
You know you're gonna get the bigger one.
She keeps saying that. But.
Oh my God! So you have no. You're gonna get the bigger one. I promise you. Just no. We have lots of witnesses, so I cannot.
If you don't know her, she loves to get on a plane. So I don't know when she's gonna find time to paint a bigger one, but we'll see.
No, yeah, I just came back from Tulum. It was fun.
See? Now I have photographic and audio evidence that she likes to get on a plane.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? So say hi to everybody. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi. As Kevin said, probably you already know me or saw me in the photos on Stuart Title, my favorite title company. And my name is Nasreen. Kevin called me Nas. I'm a lender. I work with Revolve Mortgage. It's been like 2 years I'm in this business. And kind of from the beginning, I started with Kevin. And he helped me and coached me with marketing.
I'm still trying to do that.
He is still trying to do. I'm not very good student. I'm telling you, just I try to be, but I promise this year gonna be different year.
Well, it's almost March. It's almost March. So tell everybody a little bit about Revolve, because I know if people do know you and have seen you on the podcast and know you personally or professionally, that Revolve is not the only company you've been with in the last couple of years. So tell everybody about Revolve.
I started with the banker, and then I decided to work with the broker because I have, we work with many lenders and can get a better rate. And I worked with Loan Factory, which I loved it. But Revolve is a smaller company. They are a broker. We are working with
What's the difference between a banker and a broker, or a lender and a broker?
So when you work with the broker, we are kind of like a middle man, and we have we have access to 50, maybe 100. I don't know. It depends on how your broker. So with different lenders, so you have option to shop around.
You can shop around for your client.
Yes,
I see,
but when you work with a banker, you don't have that.
You have one option.
Yes, but that's why we always can get the better rate.
Okay. And do you like working with the broker over the banker?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And are there any differences in the types of loan programs that you can offer clients from a broker versus a banker?
Not much.
You just have a lot larger, diverse options for people.
Yes.
And do these different options have different?
And we have in that banker I used to work. I don't know, maybe others different. We didn't have the no document, but with this broker I'm working, we have a no doc, and which I closed one yesterday. So they don't have W2, they don't have job. They just moved to America and they were able to buy the house.
Really? Mm-hmm. How does that work?
That's the secret.
Why am I doing all this work when,
Yeah, so usually it's a little bit more difficult because you have to have more down payment, and you still have to have a credit score. You still have to have Social Security. You still have to have a green card or some visa that you are living here. But the interest rate is a little bit higher.
Right, okay.
And then you usually need to show some, for a 1 year or 2 years saving.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So you've been in the loan business or lending business for a while now. What do you like about it?
Oh, there are many different things. First is I have the freedom to work from anywhere.
Yeah.
Another one is I like the networking and meeting new people.
Speaking of that, she gets on a plane and goes out of the country for a little while. Comes back, doesn't call her best friend, but then I go on Facebook and her husband are all over social media. They're all networking and having a party, and didn't even think to call me.
Oh my God! I knew I'm coming here. You know that. It's just 3 days ago.
Yeah,
I
it
came
was.
back. Yes, and then I started networking again, and I love it because I meet new people, and then I met lots of agents, and they are my friend now, and we hang out. Another thing is about helping people, and special my. I don't know it's good or bad, but people kind of know me for difficult loan that other lenders they cannot approve it. It's kind of good and it's kind of bad because it's more stressful and it's more difficult, and sometimes even though the agent and borrower they already know that this is not the usual loan, they kind of get upset or they don't have the patience. But that's another thing that I love it, that when people comes to me and they got rejected from other people, and then I can help them and I feel like a hero. I did it.
Well, how come they can get rejected with somebody else, but you can get them approved? What's the difference?
So these are another secrets. I think one of them is I don't want to upset anybody, but
be politically correct.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. How can I don't know how to politically. It's just so I think it's the thing that you're willing to try harder.
You go the extra mile.
Yes, or you just want to get the easy loan and be that. Because I understand lender now. At the beginning, I was like, why some lender they don't want to do it. Now I kind of understand them, but I'm still doing it because at the beginning when the agents or borrower they have a difficult loan and they got rejected, they love it. That can you do this? Can you approve this? Can you? And when you get to the process and things get a little bit more difficult, even that agent that at the beginning she was kind of want you to do that, she want to get the deal, they all of a sudden they just change, like, oh, why did this happen, why did this, and this is the thing that you are still doing hard work, but sometimes some agent, some of them, not
Some
all
people,
of them,
I mean,
they forget that at the beginning this was the loan that got rejected and you couldn't even get that deal. But I made it happen.
Well, Jamie touched on it earlier. Some people are lazy. They don't want to go the extra mile and do the extra work to help someone get approved so they can get paid. I mean, there's all kinds of people like that out there. So you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, but I learned my lesson from now on. Whenever something is difficult or more complicated, I'm going to tell everybody from the beginning, okay, this is going to be difficult. We all in together. We all want to close this loan. So let's all be patient, You
have to set the
I
expectations.
think I have to do that. That was my mistake at the beginning because, at the end, something is small or you need 1 day extension or, and they got like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but we have to understand our loan is not the same, and everything is not a W-2, 2 years. So if we need extension, it's not the end of the world. Just 1 day or 2 day, or it's we all together. We all want to close this deal. It's just we're not each other's enemy.
Everybody that's part of the transaction is a piece of the puzzle.
Exactly.
And so everything has to align right. I totally get it. You mentioned networking and everything. What is it that, and now I'm really going to hit a button for you. What is it about your business that you do marketing wise to generate business, to generate leads?
Social media. One of it is Facebook. I'm very active at networking.
Wait,
TikTok.
go back. There you go. Yeah.
Insta.
So this is the TikTok queen. Okay?
Not lately, not much, but
Not lately. But
yeah.
her and her friend Shiva, who is a real estate agent, and we all know who Shiva is.
And my all of them are I completely have different. Like Facebook is more like networking picture. TikTok is for me is more like funny, a little bit comedy, so make things easier to understand for people, for buyer, for agent. And then Instagram is kind of more classy. So each social media you have to find your way
The niche.
to get yes.
Yeah.
So for me, it's completely different. And I'm gonna start the YouTube.
But you do, yeah. She said that quietly because I've been trying to get her to do
I
that for
know.
a year and a half. But you do the social media platforms well.
Yes.
You know, so I mean, we were talking about to Jamie earlier about this, and you know, Jamie uses TikTok to grow her business, and she's successful. So, you know, you need to get up to 10,000 followers so you can get monetized.
Yes, she motivated me seriously.
But if you ever want to see Shiva in a nice hat with a cigar in her mouth, go to TikTok. Go to TikTok.
Yeah, I like to make some things easier and fun, and we all need it. We all need a break.
Need to laugh and,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what else do you do? Networking, of course. You're a social butterfly, and the social media. What else? Anything?
For generating. I think mostly that's and in my community, like Iranian community.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, she's not from the United States.
Yeah, you can tell by my accent, obviously.
You have an
Very
accent?
thick.
Really?
No, you do.
No.
Just a little bit.
And by the way, guys, this is the third time she's been on my podcast, and she's never seen her podcast.
Yeah.
She won't
Okay.
watch it.
Another thing, I like TikTok because all the TikTok I make,
She
I don't
changed the
talk.
subject. Oh,
I
you
don't talk. That's
Okay.
why I love it, because I don't want to hear my voice. And then I can like add some filter, and I look pretty, and I think, oh, look at me.
and then you open your mouth, and you're like, what is that?
Yeah, because without all those filter, I don't like myself. That's one of the reasons I don't watch your like, oh my God, look at me, I'm getting old. I'm
Really?
kidding.
Wow. Okay.
I'm kidding. So,
You know, Bill wants you to come back to the radio station, right?
oh, he went.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I enjoy that day. He is funny. It was a great day. Thank you for
Yeah.
for the
He
opportunity.
wants you to come back. And
Yeah.
I have some openings, so we need to bring you back.
Okay.
What are some marketing things that you want to do in the future that I've been trying to get you to do?
Oh God, you better say that. You better say that.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yes.
So the first thing is that
Yeah.
she does a very good job with the social media videos. I think you should start creating educational videos about lending
Oh yeah.
and posting them to YouTube, and then taking the YouTube link and putting that on your social media. But the education videos are not the same as your TikTok and Instagram videos. So that, and you, and we've already tried to get you to do this, CRM.
Yeah, I think yes. That's the CRM already started. Good news. And then educational. That's only the problem with my voice. If I find like, I heard that AI you can find. There is a voiceover you can use it. So I can use
If
your
you
voice.
use
I can
AI
use your.
If you use AI, then AI is the expert, not you.
No, just the voice. But I'm kidding. No.
So what happens when someone sees that video at AI and then they meet you and they're like, wait a minute, that's not the same lady?
Oh, she's. Yeah, you can tell. Obviously, no. I'm not gonna lie, but everybody knows. But no, I'm gonna. I have to start doing it. So, for me, whenever I wanna get a bigger step. So I always start a new challenge, and that gave me the motivation. So this year my challenge is I hire a coach, very professional training, like he's a what you call it, body builder,
Or you hired a physical workout coach?
Yes. So I always
Why?
think that. Okay, I always think that. When you start something that you committed yourself, something that you usually afraid of, something that is difficult for you, something you think, oh, I never can do that. It's not only about your face, it's mentally make you stronger. Mentally you think, oh, no, I can do anything. If I can climb this mountain, I can do anything else.
Right.
So for me, always is like one physical challenge. Like I start swimming this much, or, so this year I was thinking about the marathon or this, and then I chose that one because it's gonna be my wedding soon, and I wanna. So I think whenever I challenge my body, I get more strength.
That'll motivate you to challenge the other things that you've been
Yes.
trying to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, that's a great friend of mine. I mean, you can learn something from her. So that's amazing. How can people get a hold of Nas if they need a loan?
Very easy.
Very easy.
So
Go
you
on
can.
TikTok and look for that lady that doesn't talk.
I know. Or yeah, that's right. So you can find me on Facebook. It's Nas Kary. Or you can find me on Instagram, Nas Mortgage, and I'm on TikTok, Nas Mortgage too, I guess. Yes. And my phone number, that's the best way and easiest way, is 832-572-8345. And I have the email, nasrin@revolvemortgage.com.
Awesome. And her company is Revolve Mortgage. So you guys, we had a great episode number 40. Thank you for being on the podcast for
Thank you for having me.
fourth time? Or
Yes, I think it's fourth time.
Fourth time. So if you like her voice, go check out my YouTube channel because she's on there 4 times.
Yes. If you
So-
want to torture yourself and your ear,
No, it's
Go
not
ahead.
about that.
I'm
So,
kidding.
I want to thank Nas for being on the podcast today, and I want to thank Jamie Bertrand for being on the podcast today. And again, like I said in the beginning, if you are watching this podcast or any of my podcasts and you want to be a guest on the show, you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Payne County area, call me 832-654-0527 or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. We'll get you on the calendar. Don't expect to get on it real soon, but we'll put you on the calendar. And I also have to thank Jennifer Smitus, Caitlin Korner, Devin Devin, Wendy Santana, Adriana Ozalte, and the entire support staff here at Stewart Title Sugar Land in Richmond. If you're not using Stewart Title for your title business, shame on you. You guys have a great weekend. Until next week, this is episode 40. We'll see you soon. Say bye, Nas.
Bye.
Bye.